Growth Agent Mastermind. I'll go ahead and share screen. I wasn't even in the right tab.
No worries.
All right.
Christine will be really good at this too. She has a lot
Yeah.
of realtor friends.
I'm so
Yay.
excited about her.
Did I tell you I ended up realizing she is like best friends with a girl that I was super close with in high school?
Oh,
No
really?
way.
Yeah. We were on the soccer team together and stuff.
Yeah, you told me
And
that.
so I, friended her on Facebook and then it says all these people we have in common. And I was like, so I reached out to her. I was like, oh my gosh, like, how do you know her?
That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's
And just her being from here.
Yeah. I know. I love it. Get all the
Yeah.
locals.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Dawn always says attract, train, and retain, but it really is like just doing business with it, building a community that we enjoy being around, just like Christine. I'm like, she's our people. Let's do this together. It's way more fun. It's fun to help people that you align with. This seems like so long ago, Jamie.
I
Uh,
know.
but we'll talk about this event. It was done a little differently, but we can totally do it and pull it off. It's
Mhm.
really all about getting vendor and sponsor help and then just organizing an event. But it actually is fun. I feel like I need to work on starting the planning further out so
Mhm.
it doesn't feel like a frantic situation. But this is a really bad picture, but it was the event we did in Connecticut, and it was just an Epic Explained and a networking thing at a restaurant. So it went really well. But these events and just being in person with people, even though I try to avoid it, it's I feel like it's the best way to connect with people fastest and build rapport. It's just like getting in front of clients, but it really
Mhm.
is fun to build a big group of people that you like working with. And then it starts to take a life of its own and build people that you don't even know. And then it's really fun to go to an event and meet these people in person for the first time.
Mhm.
Um, and so it's really just about growing our relationships, growing our community, and growing the impact and influence that we have.
Yeah.
So stepping up a little bit. And the cool thing is we don't have to provide things. We have to connect people with people. We have to ask questions and learn where to go for things. But anyone we bring into the brokerage or team or whatever you're growing will have support, have an area leader, have a broker. So it's just about like doing this stuff with people we like and being a resource
Mhm.
for people. Um, it is important to just go to a few calls. I need to get my Zoom thing out of the way. It's crazy. Okay. So, I mean, since it's just Elizabeth here, we can talk Epic specific. But
Mhm.
Dawn has an Epic Voices call. Sam and Jay have an Epic explained call, Epic presented every Tuesday. So it's good to go to those for a few times and see how they do it
Yeah.
and then practice. We have slides that we can help update. Um, it's really about learning a high level overview of all of these benefits so we're able to present it and then asking for feedback. We'll get to the three-way calls in a minute, but I always like asking what stood out to you most? What was your favorite part? Like, what do you think would be the most relevant and help people? And then we can expand on that. So, this is the way we're going to do it from here on out.
Yes.
We are going to start way ahead, 30 to 90 days out. Find a good venue, somewhere fun. Plan out a speaker or two. It doesn't have to be a sponsor. It can be us. It can be an area leader.
Mhm.
It can be someone who's an expert at whatever AI. It doesn't necessarily have to just be about Epic Explained. We can add other value to agents, and Epic can just be a sponsor and give a 5 minute blip. But there's so many different ways to do it. Um, so like the high level plan, and then like confirming all the details and marketing stuff, and then finalizing everything, making sure everyone's in, showing up early, and testing everything, check in, making sure all the tech and presentation is working well, and then following up with people and thanking the sponsors and thanking the people that attended for their time and seeing if they want to chat more or if they have any questions about anything. And I have the little pop-up banners, and we really have everything we need. We can print out some stuff, but this is a little bit more detail into the big picture planning. And I really like how they estimate the low and high number of attendees.
Mhm.
They estimate their costs based on a high number of attendees, and they include giveaways, Facebook ads, print stuff, like everything in their budget estimate. And then in the example that they did, they were like, we need 11.2 sponsors. And so they went down the list. They only have a max of 2 sponsors in each category.
Mhm.
Um, and so they reach out to them via email and then give them a call. And the letter is on the next slide, and I like it. But yeah, they get a list of the attendees, a table at the event, logos on all the flyers, and they get the opportunity to speak to our agents, our Austin area agents at our next meeting. And
Mm.
so that's cool. But we have a max of 2 sponsors per category. If no one else has signed up, you have the opportunity to be the exclusive sponsor. And these numbers can change. We don't have to ask for 1,000 or 500 bucks. We could ask for 250 or 100 or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Um, and then here's a copy of the flyer. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for your interest, blah, blah, blah. So securing the sponsors and then starting the marketing. And it was cool to see that other people think that Eventbrite is the best way to
Yeah.
market, because you get people there and it shows it to people and you can link to it from Facebook.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, Eventbrite is definitely the most integrated.
yeah. And then yeah, you'll have the link. And then who do you invite? So we are lucky to have Corded.io, but even other like the MLS or agents in these agent groups, if there's local like area things, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to spam them with brokerage specific, but especially if it was value to clients, I wouldn't feel weird about it. But
Mhm.
just agents that you know, agents that you've worked on the other side of deals with, um, it'll be fun because we're fun. And so we can help you do that. And then they also, we'll get to this in a minute, but run ads on Facebook. So
Mhm.
we can target a list of these people. We can find similar, Facebook will go find similar people to the audience that you uploaded and stuff like that. There's lots of ways to find realtors.
Mhm.
Title companies, lenders, they also may know people that may be interested in coming. So then once we get within 30 days, we confirm our sponsors, make sure we have all the stuff, and start promoting the event. If it is an Epic explained or has Epic in the title, it does need to be open to all Epic agents. But I've been surprised at the people who show up once we invite people. So we can put it in the cloud, invite other area leaders around Texas, invite our broker, and then invite other Epic agents. Sam, Jay, Don, they might just come up, and Houston's not that far. And then
Mhm.
we give agents a template so we can make it their event and share, like I said, with anybody else who talks to agents. Um, Jamie, do you have anything to add there?
No, I really like that. We do want to open it up to all Epic agents locally just to help Epic grow, within our area, but especially those that we are partnered with. So I love that we
Mm-hmm.
can rebrand and, make it feel like a personal invitation.
Mm-hmm. Same, same. So the week of the event is like really the final marketing push. We confirm everything again, make sure we have enough tables and tents, and make sure all the tech works at the venue. And then we can turn on Facebook ads unless our seats are already full. So we
Mm.
can retarget, like I said, the lookalike audiences. That's what they're called. and create posts for our sponsors to share, and then make sure we have everything to bring. And it's really a team effort. So we have lots of these items, and if needed, we're happy to buy more. We do plan to do these events quite a bit next year. So giveaways, swag bags, it can really be as simple or as elaborate as you want to make it. So if it's a
Mm-hmm.
bigger event with more people, we might go all out and have some swag and door prizes. Um, or last time it was just a wine tasting with a few people, and it
It was
went
so
really
fun.
well. It was so
Yeah.
fun and it went so well. And then we're able to have like specific conversations with people. So I need to just let go of all expectations and enjoy it for what it is.
I think that having like probably, I'm sure title companies or lenders to
Mm-hmm.
will have no problem supplying pins and
Yeah,
notepads and all that stuff. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
yeah, I'm already like my wheels are turning as far as like getting uh people to sponsor. So my friend Lania, I was talking to y'all about that is going. I invited her to come tonight because her office is literally like down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
Mm-hmm.
cool.
she's the one that wants to plan that happy hour. And I'm sure she'd be a great sponsor for any events because
Mm-hmm.
that's what she
Nice.
does. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Nice.
awesome. And then the day of, we just get there early, test everything, assign everyone to their tables, name badges, have kind of a check-in area. So we do have a list of attendees to follow up with,
Mm-hmm.
and then present, have like a little networking time so we can mingle and meet people, and then follow up with sponsors, call them to thank them, see if they might want to do the next one, and then thank the people for coming, offer a three-way call or Zoom with whoever invited them, and take the feedback and just kind of debrief with everyone and say, okay, I really liked how this went. I think we should have allowed less time for this, more time for this, this drug on forever, whatever it is that we might want to tweak and improve for next time.
Mm-hmm.
We learn as we go. And then we can also do Zoom events. We've had more attendance in Zoom
Mm-hmm.
events lately because
Yeah.
people are busy. And
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
so Jamie and I are going to start doing Epic Explained on Zoom more regularly in case we have anyone wants to invite. We also have these masterminds on Thursdays that are open to all agents, as well as a Facebook group where we can just provide value to agents and build a community and build these relationships. Because most agent friends, I feel weird being like, are you ready to join? And most people are not ready to switch brokerages right this moment. So it's really just continuing to be that resource, continuing to add value and stay connected with these people because we know a lot of agents. We've been doing this a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about Epic is this can be agents from anywhere. And
Yeah.
so we want to help you provide good stuff to them and have something to invite them to if you want, and just be a resource.
Nice.
And then this group in Michigan also does trades shows. And what does it say? Disruption. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, MLS shows or other real estate trade shows where all the real estate vendors go, or sponsoring other things. So it is totally awesome to use other people's events that they're already doing and get
Mm-hmm.
us a booth in there to talk to
Yeah.
people. Um, we've helped Epic with the Inman event that they sponsored, and people are curious. They haven't heard of this. If there's a, banner with all the slides, it does stop people and make
Mm-hmm.
them go, "What? Is this real?"
Mm-hmm.
But we've also talked about going to champions in different real estate schools and sponsoring like the exam prep, or, you know, becoming a sponsor and talking to new agents that are getting licensed. Or like Elizabeth, that happy hour that we went to, that Elisa and the roofers, and
Mhm.
that one is other people's events, but we had a good group there, and it is good to just mingle with other realtors that other people, do. I'd
Oh yeah,
rather,
Rachel was laying it on thick.
Huh? I know. I mean, let's use that and their groups and their network of agents and
Mhm.
just show up and build relationships because that's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Mhm.
And it's so easy to just say, "Hey, how are things going at Remax or whatever it is?" And
Well, and
then,
especially with the whole thing of being bought out and all that stuff.
mhm.
People are like, my girlfriend in Dripping Springs moved to Real Broker, and I was like, why didn't you hit me up?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's not
but
too late. Stay in contact.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
I
had
mean, I
two
went to high
people.
school with her.
Oh,
Still,
yeah. I've had two people that went to Real call me lately and are interested in coming back. So just
Yep.
throwing it out there. And
nice.
Well, and one
then,
already did, right?
hmm
Yeah.
yeah, one already came back. And then the next step, if they're open or curious, is this lovely photo of me, but getting them on a three-way call with Jamie or I, or if there's someone, if you're like, hey, they're at Remax and they really want to compare Remax to Epic,
Mhm.
we can find someone who came to Epic from Remax, Doug
Yep.
Seeley,
Yep.
and who is really knowledgeable about the intricacies and the differences. So
Yep.
we can find people that have been at Keller Williams and Compass that can talk more specifics on the differences
Mhm.
between the brokerages. Or if,
Yeah.
it's a brokerage owner or a team leader, we can get them on a call with Jay or Sam or somebody in leadership that or DM even in our teams department. So,
Mhm.
um, and on the three-way call, you edify the person that you brought to do the thing and talk about how awesome they are, and then ask questions to figure out what the agent's goals are and what they need and why they're open to the call. And then we can really just chat and share our experience of why we like it here, whatever, why this community helps us, and if it's a good fit, great. If it's not, no biggie. It's just about like doing the best thing for them. And there's a ton of tech that we can use to automate follow-ups and to pull agent lists, and social media is so powerful. There are so many agents on social media. So we really want to find ways. And Jamie and I are working on how to help you guys with like a website and a funnel that we can use to invite people. Mark showed up. I'll let him in.
And share more info.
Yeah, share more info, all of the things. Hi, Mark. Um, we're on the last slide already, but I'll send it to you and I can send you the replay. And our Connecticut event got some serious shout outs during this presentation.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, I'm here to talk about how to get more consistent, how to improve our events, just how to do more. But Mark has probably done as many as I have. There was a No Agent Left Behind event that was more just to help realtors. And we did that at the Renaissance. And so I think like a half day event is plenty, 30-minute bam, bam, bam. Like people are busy. They may not have an entire day or 2-day event. And even I've seen people do it on Zoom too. But
Mhm.
if we want to do something like that, we can bring in some great speakers from around the US. Mark is well connected to a bunch of people.
Mhm.
Alan Stewart would be such a good speaker, Mark, for like a Zoom event if we wanted to do an event. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Let's do it.
Yep, I have
we have,
one coming up on the 4th.
ooh,
Yay.
what is it?
I'll send you the link, but it's just like a lunch and learn, but it's not
Mhm.
Cool.
lunch and learn, it's like a evening.
Mhm.
And
Nice.
we have three speakers. I have an attorney talking about evictions and contract law. And then we have a mortgage broker, myself for 2 seconds, and then David talking about AI and marketing. But we're going to cut them down to 5 minutes.
Awesome. I love it. Good luck cutting down David. No, I'm just joking. Um, yeah, I know that is our holiday party,
Yeah.
Mark Nieto. So we will not be able to make it to your event, but it sounds awesome. And I'm excited that you're doing them more consistently.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah,
like
and
zoom
then
in.
Fiomena just had one.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, I had to go to a wake that day, but I was supposed to
Oh,
go. But she had about 6 people show up.
nice. And Jamie and I just mentioned that, like, even when it's six like that, it's kind of neat to be able to get closer and more intimate with those people and really talk to them one on one. And it still is totally worth it. And shoot, even if there's one or two people, it's also social media content. As long as you have one other person there taking pictures of you presenting, it's
Yep.
it's still totally worth your time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're looking into ways to get more people there. I know Mark, you are too. Um, so we are excited to be on this journey together and using
Yep.
other people's
And
events.
today's my epic-versary.
Happy
Woohoo!
anniversary!
Thank you.
That's amazing. I'm so happy you're here.
Me too.
Awesome. Um, well, I know, sorry, Mark, we kind of buzzed through it. You missed most of the presentation, but do you guys have any questions about events or best practices or ideas or anything you want to chat about?
No, I was late because I was on the phone with Joanna and trying to get information, and now I'm trying to get out of the house.
All good. Totally get it. We're running around this morning too. Okay, well, we'll talk to you more tonight, Elizabeth, about this stuff.
Yeah. Tonight.
Oh, they said tomorrow night. I was like, whoa, what is tomorrow night?
No,
Good
tonight.
Okay,
night. We will
perfect.
see you at an event.
Okay.
But yeah, and we can just try different ways, like have a networking happy hour, have one that has some other speakers that's helpful, and have Epic explained and see what most people show up to or see what works best. But I think a mix of all are good because, like I said, some people are not going to be open to Epic explained right now if they're not looking to move. So they might be more inclined to come to like an AI or a social media or some other type of training.
Mhm.
Yeah. Throw in something that everybody wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
my December 4th event is not about Epic. I'm trying to
Mhm.
get attraction, but we're also letting our sponsors know that um, I do a lot of marketing, a lot of effort to put into it. So we're letting them know that if they're not our partners in bringing people in, then they're no use to us, kind of.
Mm.
yeah, I
So that's
mean,
one tactic I'm trying to kind of push is that if they're not helping us bring other people in, hit the people that we can't or that
mhm.
we don't know, then
Yeah.
we'll look for somebody else.
Yeah, vendors can get people to the events. And then one thing that I like that I learned recently is allowing two in each space, like two lenders, two title companies, whatever, max. And if they only have one, they have the opportunity to pitch in a little bit more and be the only sponsor, but then allowing them a chance to come and talk at your state meeting or your area leader meeting and just get in front of the next, like,
Seven people.
epic thing. Yeah. And so
Mhm.
that's something that we can provide for them too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Super.
I mean, Elizabeth is here because of a lender relationship, right?
Yeah.
So it works.
Mhm.
All right, you guys will reach out to me anytime, Mark, if you want to catch up about things.
Will do.
All right. Talk to you tonight,
Bye.
evening, and
Bye.
next
Bye.
all day.
Bye.
Good to see you, Mark. Good to see
Bye.
you,
You
Liz.
too.
We'll
Bye.
see you
guys.
later.
Sounds good.